What I think he should do is less. If the market's not cooperating, if his MNAV is not high, he should do nothing. He should not buy anything. He should not buy any Bitcoin. He should not create any new products. He should let the market sit. He does not need to buy more Bitcoin. If he just did nothing, the price of his stock would rise.
I agree with
Really
that
simple.
100%.
Okay.
I like that.
He's doing too much right now. And you
Way
know what
too
the other
much. Why does he have
problem
to
is?
buy every week? You don't have to buy
You
every
don't
week.
have to buy.
100%.
And the other thing is, here's the other thing. These metrics, this Bitcoin per share, right, is kicking him in the ass because what he's doing, he's getting addicted to looking at his Bitcoin per share numbers go up. But he's willing to sacrifice his entire stock to get more Bitcoin per share. Sure, every ATM he sells, his Bitcoin per share goes up. I got a Bitcoin yield today, sold more stock, got a Bitcoin yield. Oh, price of my stock went down. Didn't matter. My Bitcoin yield went up per share. Like if he is not careful, he will just push his MNAV down to 1, okay? Because he got too greedy with Bitcoin per share. He should just hold it down
The
and
market
just
could
keep
trade at a negative MNAV. I don't know if you know that.
a negative
Of
MNAV
course
or
you
an
know.
MNAV below 1, you mean?
But like I
It's not going
wouldn't
to trade at a
count.
negative MNAV.
I would not hold the. Oh, actually, no, below 1. Sorry, my bad. That's what I meant by negative. Entering like kind of like
Yeah,
territory
look,
where it doesn't make
Palmer
logical sense.
Scientific traded below 1. Nakamoto was below 1, right? This Nakamoto thing is the biggest disaster ever. This thing
What's it at
raised.
right now? If you don't, if you happen to know,
I don't know where it
MNAV
is right now. Let's just see.
in terms of MNAV.
Okay,
For
yeah,
price, it's
in terms of MNAV, it's
1.25.
below 1. Okay, or it's just below 1 because these guys like they raised like $600 million, and then on top of it, they raised the $200 million of convertible debt. So they bought almost $800 million worth of Bitcoin, and their current market cap right now is 470 million. Okay, 470 million. So that's talk about now. Admittedly, they bought it like
Okay,
a little higher than where it is now.
the reason why I wouldn't laugh at them right now, even though they seem a bit dumb in current day and age, is because like okay, sure, the market priced them out right below 1 because what they're strategizing is they're going to actually deploy that into an art treasury. And I mean, the art market on Bitcoin is dead right now. There's no liquidity. There's literally just people bag holding images, JPEGs, GIFs, 3D files, text files, bunch of stuff. They're just bag holding that stuff because it's not worth anything. So the market does not like that. Naka is thinking or strategizing in this realm, but that could shift within a couple
But they
years. So
shouldn't.
it's actually
I
worth
mean,
tracking.
nobody understands Naka at all. They don't understand what they're doing, what they're investing in. They have
Well,
no
one of
idea.
my friends actually told me before they IPO'd that Danny Yang, one of the guys that was behind it, he's also the founder, the artist behind On Chain Monkey. He came together and he put this deal. So he was my friend. He owns a bunch of On Chain
Look,
Monkeys.
Danny Yang's coming to Bitcoin Alpha. He's a good friend.
Yeah,
He's an old time
I mean, he's
Bitcoiner.
incentivized to push the art treasury narrative.
Right, but I mean, here's the point: is does that stuff work on its own? Maybe. Does it work within Naka? Probably not. Like it's just that you're
Well,
mixing a
these are
sushi.
all questions that are kind of unanswered because the market you kind of have to let the market price the asset, the general consensus.
All I know is you can't mix these things. I remember in New York when I was living in New York, there was a restaurant in Soho, and there was a combination of Mexican and Indian, and I was like, what kind of restaurant does Mexican food and Indian food in the same restaurant? Now, I happen to like both cuisines. I'm a fan of tacos. I'm also a fan of vindaloo, but I'm not a fan of the two in the same restaurant. I don't want any
Wait, so were
chips.
you dipping
I
your
don't want
taco
tortilla
in the
chips
butter
with my
chicken?
vindaloo. It's not interesting.
You
India,
were
go
not
ahead.
dipping your tortilla into the butter chicken?
Not really, no.